All right. After I seen the Lyrical Lemonade lineup, I was like, yo, this is kind of like it didn't feel like it would be worth my money. Like I wouldn't go. You know what I'm saying? And then I text you and I'm like, yo, I don't know. You're like, yo, Chief Keef in Chicago hasn't been so long. And I was like, yeah, but I don't know. And you know what it is? I think I'm just jaded. I'm just jaded to the Chief Keef stuff. We grew up in it. That was all in middle school. And I left the house right after that and just played a Chief Keef set. And I was like, I was bugging. I was 100% bugging.
Yeah, bro. Like even his newer stuff, I feel like you probably haven't been listening to a lot of his newer stuff. But he was supposed to come out with Almighty Show 2, and that was supposed to have some heat on it. But his last album he did with Mike Will Made It had a bunch of it was like it had a couple leaks, but there was a bunch of just good songs on there. And like I said, like he's been banned from Chicago since 2014, but he hasn't been able to perform here. I feel like it's gonna be crazy. Plus, you got people like Cactus Jack is like it's not just gonna be Travis, it's gonna be his whole collective. It's gonna be a bunch of them up there, and then Big Sean, Flo Millie's gonna go crazy. Like Famous Dex in Chicago always goes crazy. Like I don't care if he never puts out another song. I'll listen to Drip from My Walk every time when he's at Summer Smash. Like his set is always decent. Like there's a bunch of people on here.
How much are the tickets? That's what I want to know. Okay, so they start at the 3-day pass is $385. That's not terrible. That's not terrible.
Yeah. I feel like you're going to get to see enough people where it's worth it. But at the same time, I don't know if I'm going to pay for all 3 days. I might go to maybe 2. Maybe.
Are you going to go?
Like, I was thinking about it. I was going to see
in
if
June.
I could.
It's in June now. It's not in August. Or it was like August, wasn't it?
I know, but it's like it's 3 hours away. If I want to drive back for the weekend, I can always drive back for the weekend.
What I will say, though, like bigger than the Chief Keef just performing, like that's definitely something you definitely get your money's worth if you go. But we were jaded growing up in Illinois listening to Chief Keef all the time because I went back and I was listening and I'm like, bro, the stuff he was doing like super early, it was a vibe. And then I didn't forget Don't Like with Kanye and Jadakiss and all of them, but it was like the first song was fire. They came in, redid the shit, and then he went and got like, and I gave him that second push. And I was just like, yo, that was a run. That was a run. It was the run.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like even though I'm outside the camera right now, I feel like we have one of the most underrated cities as far as not even classic music, but just like I would I guess say timeless music. I feel like we have a bunch of cult classics that come out of Chicago and a bunch of really good rappers who just don't get the I guess the shine because of the fact that a lot of it's drill, like, and they don't want to promote the drill.
We grew up in the start of like what we're at now, this drill shit that's going on now is from that. Like we didn't know, there was no point of reference. We was just going to suburban parties with a ton of white people yelling gang in this bitch, Sosa on the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like I just remember you could not go to a party and not hear those songs. Like I was sitting here, Earned It, bruh.
Yeah.
Earned It. I forgot. I'm forgetting about all of this. I ain't listened to these songs in so long. And I'm just playing it in the whip on the way to the mall. I'm like, yo, I was bugging. So we'll see. I might go. I might try and go for a couple of days, but I don't know. Chief Keef is worth your money for sure.
Definitely worth your money. I will say I would try to go if I could. I think Sunday would be my day. Like I would go to that Chief Keef day for sure.
Okay, we'll keep people updated. Maybe we'll go. Who knows? This is the Rhythm and Rhyme podcast, episode 54. I'm your host, AJ Hughes, and I'm here with my co-host, Antonio Hughes. Who is Cash Cobain? That's the question I got for you today. That's what I want to start with. I seen this clip of Don Toliver. I'm about to share my screen and play it real quick. It was Don Toliver featuring Cash Cobain and Charlie Wilson. He performed an unreleased song in Abu Dhabi yesterday. And I'm like, bro, I keep seeing this Cash Cobain name. Here, wait, let me share it and show you. Here it is. Isn't it? How you get Charlie Wilson on that hoe? That shit been a bang. That shit been a bang. But who is this nigga?
I think it's funny how much niggas reach back and grab Charlie Wilson for a for a little hooker feature, bro. But Cash Cobain, bro, he's like I think he's from New York. I'm really gonna go back on the page that I was on. Hold on, because I did look up where he was from too. But I think he's from New York. He's been making songs for a while now. He's with Chow Lee a lot. They do this thing called sleaze, I guess is what they call it. But I tweeted out the other day actually that what's it called? Sorry. For all the dogs, I felt like Drake is always like a year ahead when it comes to where music is gonna sound. Like obviously he's more plugged in with the newer artists and what's gonna come out in the next couple of years. So obviously he would know. But it was crazy because there's like 2 or 3 songs on there that sound like this like sleaze type of thing that they're doing. And when they've been talking about the Drake and Kendrick beef, they've been talking about some of Drake's like leaks and stuff like that. And one of the leaks was Cash Cobain doing like the reference track for that song. I forgot which song it is off the top of my head.
I saw that.
Yeah, you saw that, right? Yeah. So
yeah.
he's like he's a decent rapper. He's got a couple songs. Fisher is really going crazy right now.
Well, he just came out with Ice Spice, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, bro. He got one with Ice Spice, which I didn't even know he did that, but I'm definitely gonna go listen to that. Dunk Contest is pretty good too, but yeah.
The reference track was Calling for You. I just found it. Yeah. But yeah, I only had heard the one song, and I don't know what song it is. And it's beats from Cash, not from YouTube. I don't know what song that is, but you hear that shit on TikTok all the time. And I'm like, yo, who is this nigga? Who is this?
And the crazy thing is, bro, like he's been making beats for a while. Like if you go back and listen to that and this beat from Cash, not from YouTube, like you've heard that on so many like famous big rap songs, and it's just like his face just wasn't out there yet. And then he really started making music. I would say like he's been making music, but it's like he got really big in the past year or two as far as
his credits, because I'm like, I don't know who, I don't know. I'm that Don Toliver song. Don Toliver got all the samples cleared. He gets all the samples cleared. Like he got that one Beanie Man sample clear that I like with Kali Uchis For You. He got another. I feel like he's sample king right now. He gonna get every beat.
Yeah, bro. Like I don't know. Don is one of those. I feel like they're plugging him in. Like I wouldn't even call him an industry plant, but it's just like he's so talented musically, and his range is really far. Like he's been playing around with the rock and stuff, and I feel like him doing rock makes a lot of sense to me. Like with him being around like Travis Scott and stuff like that. So I always think it's crazy hearing new Don music though. Like I think the stuff he's been coming out with is really good. Like for at least testing the waters and where music sounds right now. So.
He has done a lot of production. I haven't heard a lot of these songs, I won't lie, but they're with notable artists. Cash Cobain, like right now his credits are for Calling for You with 21 Savage, Nice to Meet You, Pink Panthers, and Central C. And then he's got some with B Love, G Herbo, Lil Yachty, Benny the Butcher, Lucky, Saint. Are you a Lucky fan?
Yeah, I mean, Lucky's pretty solid. He's a Chicago dude, bro. So I had to kind of tap in. Like that's where I got exposed to it. It was when I was back home, and I mean, I feel like he's really like chill, long car ride music. But we gotta talk about Lucky, bro.
Yeah, man. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on Cash Cobain. I'm interested to see. I don't know how I feel about it. Like it's like because it's not good rapping. It's not good,
but it's a vibe, bro. The thing about I remember you talking about how this is gonna be the Roaring 20s again, bro, and it really is because it's like a lot of these niggas coming out are just like they're just making like fun music. They're just making dance music. Like it feels more like a Will Smith type of nigga than an actual rapper type of nigga. That's how I would compare it. It's just like we in the club, we're vibing, or it's just like a song you could throw on. Like even the nigga JP, bro, the one that be doing the little dance, bro. Like he can't really rap, bro. Like he's solid. He's solid. He had a different song, but either way, all his music is meant to be fun. And I feel like that's what half of it is.
It's like the beat is a vibe, but it's like at least find a pocket that makes sense. I feel like he's just mumbling. They not even rhyming. It's like he just like trying to say as many words in this little. I don't know if I'm gonna be on this wave of music. If I'm being honest, I just feel like they not. They don't sound good on the beats.
I mean, but did you like it when Drake did it?
No. Well,
You didn't.
let me hear the song again because I don't even remember this song. Give me a second. Yeah, I could do without this song. I could do without this song. You know, this song is just he sounds just like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. But there's some songs on here where I guess it gave me like he had a song on here with Chief Keef that I liked. What song is that called? All the Parties. That one was good, and it sort of kind of gives me that vibe. It's not the same thing, but yeah, no, I could do without that. We'll see.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. It's not for everybody.
It wasn't a ton. It wasn't a ton that came out this week though. Like I put the Pharrell biopic on here, but I think it's more just Pharrell getting into BS, bro. I keep seeing his name in lawsuits, but I know they're about to do a biopic on him. So I wonder if they're like getting his affairs in order prior to the movie, right? There's a couple things I just want to mention on this really quick. We don't have to stay on it too long, but one, the biopic is going to be made in collaboration with the Legos movie. I mean, with the Legos team or whatever. So I guess they're gonna make it like a Lego fucking I don't know. And then I saw a couple weeks ago that he was in a dispute over who had the copyright to the name the Neptunes with Chad. And then a couple of days ago, I seen another headline that he had went to trademark the name P. Inc., which spells out pink technically. And the artist Pink was like, nah, there's going to be there's going to be too much confusion. So now they're in court for that. And so I just feel like he's trying to get a bunch of IP and stuff together because I think how we saw the Bob Marley movie just come out a couple of months ago, they like essentially reinvigorated his catalog, right? Like the movie around like with all the promotion and the ads and stuff like that, a ton of people went back to listen to Bob Marley stuff. I think the Marleys are going on tour, and I feel like they were selling a hell of merch. And so if Pharrell does anything of that ilk, like he's partnered with Louis Vuitton. You know what I'm saying? He's got all these products and services that he already offers. I feel like he's just getting everything in order to just go do that.
Yeah, I mean that would make a lot of sense. I feel like a lot of the times when some of those biopics would come out, no matter who it was, music artist or not, like it would make them look bad or put them in a bad light. And I feel like him kind of getting all his shit out in the atmosphere beforehand, so that he could just focus on like how he contributed to the culture and what he did in music and his fashion influence. Like you were mentioning Louis Vuitton, I started thinking about Billionaire Boys Club, like that type of thing. I feel like I feel like it's gonna be a good biopic too, because I feel like we don't get to know enough about Pharrell. I feel like a lot of his is he keeps it in house as far as like what's going on with him, day to
If
day life stuff. But you know,
if they're Legos, I'm not gonna go see it.
oh no, if they're Legos, I don't care. I'll
It's
watch
in
the YouTube
collaboration with
summary.
Lego. It's in so it's like
But you don't know if the whole thing is gonna be a Lego movie. Like if it is, then I'm gonna be mad.
what other reason do you need to do anything with Lego?
Maybe it's like a brand collaboration more. So like maybe they're gonna make like a Lego figure of it, or like they might do something like that, like how they have the different figures you could build, like how you could build the Death Star, you could build like a Kobe face or something like that. Maybe they're gonna make like a Pharrell thing or do like some special 90s set. Like there's a bunch of ways they could spin that. That doesn't mean that's what the movie's gonna be about.
They need to hire you. I feel like that's not what they're gonna do. I feel like that's not what they're gonna do, and I feel like that's what they should do. But I feel like that's not what they're gonna do. New music, P4, Party Next Door. Tonio, you are the resident Party Next Door analyst here on the pod. So I'm gonna let you rock. What did you think of this album?
I thought it was really good. I heard it probably the first time when I woke up. When I woke up, I was like, "This is pretty solid." But then when I actually caught it in the car and I caught it in my headphones a few times, like there's really good music on here. I did say I think more artists should employ the tactic of releasing all the ass songs that are on the project first, because every single he put out, like I would say they were mid. They weren't ass. They were mid. It was like, like I don't need this. I don't need this right now from Party. But yeah, then I got into the album, and I mean, there were songs like No Chill that really, hold on, let me pull it again. But songs like No Chill that I was really having to run back and listen to again. Um, Lose My Mind on there, I really liked.
Mhm.
And then I feel like Her Old Friends to me sounded better in the flow of the album. Like I feel like that happened with that song. And then I didn't really hear Resentment. I kind of only got to Sorry But I'm Outside. That one was
I
crazy
got
too.
that.
That
That's where I got to. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. But he did have a line in there where he said, he finna be out the game. So if Party hops out the game, even not that I've been in the game like actively right now, but I'm definitely out the game if Party's out the game, bro. Just gotta say that. Like if he's out the game, like the game is cooked, bro. Like Streets is done.
The game is cooked, bro. If only y'all knew what my last month has looked like. The game, it's a cesspool out here, nigga. It's a cesspool. It's over.
Yeah, Streets is done, bro. Streets is ugly.
I would agree with you though. I would agree. This is definitely the first 3 to 4. It's like I don't know. He's taking you on like a journey with this album because initially it starts slow, and then as it gets towards the middle, it starts to pick up. Um, I like that beat a lot. I like that beat a lot.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a J Balvin beat I heard a while ago. Um,
Mm,
but yeah, this is definitely quality music. It sounds more like 2 projects ago as opposed to the last project. What was it, Party Mobile?
yeah.
Um, but this is his bag. This is his bag for sure.
Yeah, I feel like he gave the party fans like I'm a party resident listener, but I'm not like I'm not like I'm a Party Next Door fan heavy. Like I feel like Party Mobile is where I started listening to him more and more. But I don't know. I feel like he had a good mix of that on here and he gave his fans what they wanted, but I definitely got some of that like Party Mobile vibe from this. So yeah.
Okay. We'll definitely come back. We got to start checking back in on certain albums. Like once you get like the full listens or you've had a little bit of time to live with it. I do have, I'm going to start a section at the end of this. There's albums that hold up. I'm going to go back to one later, but we need to start doing that a little bit more with the stuff that's coming out recently. Cause there's been some stuff I've been bumping that came out in the last couple months where I'm like, yeah, this hit different now.
Yeah, that's how I feel about that Schoolboy Q project, bro. Like I keep
Yeah.
listening to that. I love that project, bro. Love that
Yeah.
project.
I still haven't gotten around to listening to the whole thing. I got through like half of it.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like the 21 Savage one too. For me, I listen to that one a decent amount too. Like that
Yeah.
comes on a lot of my playlists. Doja Cats. I listen to some of Doja Cats too.
The
Like
deluxe,
there's
the
been
deluxe or just the original?
just the original. I still haven't gotten through the full deluxe, but I mean,
Yeah.
there's been so much good music that came out this year, bro. Like a bunch of artists are really taking a best swing. I feel like it's a lot better than music last year. Like even some of the Little Sims stuff, I have some of that come up, but like there's a project you just forget about, bro. Like it's
Right.
crazy.
Right. And there's still more artists releasing very soon. Like the next single that we had on here was Love Me Jeje by Tems.
Mm.
She's clearly ramping up for her project, which comes out in May, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure she announced it. But this was a remake of another song by another artist. I'm pulling it up right now. Um, the original was Love Me JJ by, it just came up. Where'd it go? Oh, Sai Sodimu. So it's like a cover track. And I think we should have more cover tracks. You know what I'm saying? We need more cover tracks because if you can do them in a new, invigorating way, or you just have a different take on it, I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind it. Like one of my favorite cover tracks is Sir. He did Footsteps in the Dark. That one's a really good one. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind these. Like so like this was pretty good. And I feel like within the sequence of her album, especially based off the last couple of singles that have come out, it'll sound good. It was solid.
Yeah, I didn't even get to listen to this, but I agree with you. Like, I feel like the thing that's holding that back is obviously like sample clearances and people not letting you use their beats and stuff like that. But I even felt like when Like That came out, people started using that beat to try to rap over it. Like you saw the baby do it, you saw Kanye remixed it in his way. Like I always love when you could sit here and sit here and take one song and put your own interpretation and spin on it. Like one of my favorites is Beyonce when she did At Last by Etta James, bro. That one, I love that song. But that was like a biopic type of thing. But I still love the song as it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro.
Okay. Well, hopefully this new album doesn't disappoint. I keep seeing there's a page that's just putting out Drake leaks now or unreleased songs, and I've seen a couple. I think you've seen the page too, right? On
Yeah, I think
Twitter.
so. Yeah.
Yeah, there was one where Tems's last single, "Not an Angel," or was it "Me and You"? It was one of the two. I think it was "Me and You," but there was a Drake unreleased version of it, and he smoked that. He smoked that. So I feel like he's gonna be on the new album too. I just feel like he's gonna be on there. Him and Rihanna.
You think Rihanna's gonna be on there?
Fam, Rihanna is releasing music soon. It's happening. It's 100% happening.
It's
100%.
in the air or something, bro. I haven't heard nothing about that.
Russian got paid on beats. Like when I've heard that Russian got paid on beats already, I don't think he would say that if there's nothing coming soon.
But I mean, I remember I remember talking about that. But at the same time, she could have paid for the beats with her Fenty money and then went off and went back to Barbados. That don't mean nothing to me because she hasn't said nothing and she hasn't released music in so long that I don't believe it till I see it. It's like Kendrick, bro. Like I don't believe it until I see it, bro. I need him to put it out. I need her to say something about it, bro. Or even Rocky. If you know music is coming out, you can say it. Like, I just need confirmation.
I just feel like I've seen too much recently. You know what I'm saying? They did the collab or whatever, like the Black Panther track that Rihanna sang. Tems wrote it. So I would just assume, throw the live right back. There was a clip of Ira Star, of her saying to Ira Star, "Let's like whatever song you want me on, I'll do it." So I think I'm just like she back moving and shaking. You know what I'm saying? Russian is back in his bag, and I don't think he would like. He already got so much moving and shaking to step out and be like, "Yo, like why would he say that?" He already got like enough. He got enough play right now. I just don't see why he would say that.
You know what? I'll take your word for it. I just don't want to get the Rihanna fans excited because I know how heartbroken they
Valid,
be. Bro.
valid,
Heartbroken they be.
valid. Outside of that, George Marley Flow. This is a crazy. Did you hear this one?
I didn't hear this. Reminded me of Reckless by J Hus, like the flow.
He was in his bag, and that little rhyme scheme was kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie. Why they go buy a girl when I told them to put some money where their mouth is? And he said something about the jeans, and that, bro, that little scheme right there. I was like, yeah, he's in his bag. He's in his bag. He's in his bag. But his last album, George, I came here and talked about it a little while ago. Dirt and the Diamonds. It was released through Motown Records UK, Universal. This single was released independent. Um, he said he's in his mixtape bag. He had a bar on there that said that. So I'm just expecting bars galore. Just bars galore. That's what I think we about to get. New mixtape. You know what I'm saying? And I'm excited for it. That's all I got to say.
I'm definitely gonna have to go tap into that song because it sounded good. Just gotta give it a listen.
Did you hear the Bad Bunny Mike Towers collab?
Yeah, bro.
Would you
I thought it
you
was
did?
good. Yeah, I thought I didn't know that Mike Towers was gonna be throwing a little bit of English in there, bro. That was kind of crazy to me hearing that. But I do think that's gonna help him transfer to an American market, obviously. And I'm a big Mike Towers proponent, supporter, whatever you want to call it. So I liked what I heard, but I'm gonna definitely keep bumping that. That's gonna be in the summer
Do
rotation.
you think it's just a single?
You mean the like their collab
Do you think
or?
they're gonna release more?
I don't know. I haven't heard much from
I
Bad Bunny and them. I did see what you showed me with the pictures and stuff like
I just
that,
felt
but
like it was a lot of promotion for one single. Like I feel like it was a lot of collab promotion for, and it wasn't a bad thing. It just feels like there's more to this. I don't know. I might be looking too much into it. But when I was looking at it everywhere, like I saw an abnormal amount of promotion for this for a single. Where it's like if Bad Bunny just puts the single out, it's just gonna do well. So like it made me just feel like, oh, they might be doing more than just the single. I don't know. I hope that would be dope though. I like the song. It was good.
Yeah, I think it would be dope to hear them together. I think they could do some crazy stuff. Like I remember that feed project that he did with, I think that was Yandel, right?
Mm.
Like I feel like I want to hear something like that. Like even if it's a little 5-pack, I think it would sound good with them both on that.
Well, we'll see where it goes. That was it for new music. Honestly, it was a slow week. You know what I'm saying? Everybody cleared out the way for Party Next Door, but I want to give y'all an album that's holding up in my rotation and that I think y'all should go check out. And I might have talked about it on here before, and I don't care. Use For Yourself, IDK, came out in 2021. Um, the album is 17 songs, 43 minutes and 51 seconds. Features include Young Thug, Offset, Westside Gun, MF Doom, Lucky Day, Sir, T-Pain, The Neptunes, Sway Lee, Rico Nasty, Slick Rick, and Seven Streeter, and Jay Electronica. I missed him on there. But this came back up in rotation for me a couple days ago, and I was listening to it, bro. And in terms of like being lyrical, but also like putting together good sounding songs, this album is one of the best at that in recent memory. I just feel like he picks his pockets well, and in between the songs that are super duper lyrical, he'll throw something in there that's just a vibe, like the Prada Bang song with Young Thug. That's not really like he got some bars on there, but that's more a vibe than anything. And so I feel like his ear for like executive producing the project and putting it in order the way he did, and then just finding artists that made the songs make sense, right? Like the T-Pain record is definitely a bop, and it makes sense for T-Pain. Keto with the Neptune, Sway Lee, and Rico Nasty, that sounds like an album that shouldn't work, but it sounds like a song that shouldn't work, like with all of those artists, but it does. And so if you're looking for like good rap songs, I would just go give this project a listen because you could honestly bump it top to bottom. The intro, Santa Monica Boulevard, that I didn't realize how many bars he had on there. I love a good rap intro, but that's my little soapbox. My little soapbox. An album y'all should go check out. An album that's still holding up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. I do agree with you. I like that album a lot. I feel like IDK has kind of been on a run, quote unquote, but I do really like that album. That album does come up a lot for me too. I feel like I end up catching that in playlists and different stuff like that.
I think he's about to get back in his rap bag because his last single was with. Did you hear it, Denim, with Joey Badass?
Mhm.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
about to be back in that bag for sure.
Yeah, and he did that LA Leakers freestyle. Hey, LA Leakers is back. I just want everybody to know
Yeah,
Simba went on there and killed it. The baby went on there and killed it. I need to see some more people.
somebody
But
else
yeah,
was
that's
just on there too. Oh no! I saw Cash Cobain on Hot 90 on the Funk Flex. And it's me from Cash, not from YouTube. That's a hard
yeah.
tag though. I ain't gonna lie. I'll give him that.
Yeah, his tag's good.
All right, songs of the week. You know what I'm saying? Give him two songs. Give him two songs.
Rio's getting out of jail soon. Free the boy, free the wave. What we be saying? Free the wave. But Rio's getting out of jail soon. Him and RMC Mike put out a song Friday, but that's not even the one I'm talking about. Supercharged off of Dumb and Dumber 2. Love that song. Detroit music's been really running underground rap right now. You still got to get Baby Trying to Listen. I'll send you some
That too.
songs. Preschool by Doughboy, still bumping that project too. Go check that out.
All right, man. Those both sound like singles I will check out when I get off of here. When I get back from Italy, we gonna do this versus. I put the playlist. I started putting the playlist together. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm narrowing it down. You know what I'm saying? I got choices. So I'm gonna give him a G Herbo song, just a little taste. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might have heard of this little tune. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might have heard this little tune. It's called Rolling. Y'all might have heard of it. You know, I don't know. Maybe. If not, you should go check it out. That's gonna be my. I'm already telling you. I'm giving you my first song. I'm giving you the first song when we go. I'm
That's gonna be our first one.
yeah, ho. Yeah, Rolling by G Herbo is the first song I'm gonna give y'all. The second one, I'll give him another George song. Caged Bird by George. Bro, Dirt in the Diamonds is one of the best rap albums I've listened to in the last year. But this song is towards the end, and the sample is crazy. Y'all know I love a little scream, whiny, old soul type of sample, and this is him on that. So Cage Bird by George and Rollin', a nice little tune by G Herbo.
I just want to let everybody know that AJ is forgetting about the Meek Mill like slaps, bro. Like when I was sitting there making the playlist, I was like, if we're doing this on live, I feel like yes, a lot of people are gonna sit there and be like, okay, G Herbo might be rapping a little better, but these Meek Mill songs, bro, like they're just timeless slaps. There's so many of them too. I had at least 33, 34, 35 songs I think I could pull from. And I made a G Herbo playlist so I can know my opponent. You know, you gotta study film, bro. You gotta know what's going on. I had to go back and look and see what do I think this nigga could play. And I still got some I think you gonna miss. I think I got a couple that you gonna miss on
Man,
my G Herbo
nah,
playlist.
you got the old shit, you got the South Side shit, and then you got the shit after. Like, there's like 3 or 4 eras. I'm finna go into my. He got Juice World feature, bro. And you could use features too.
That's fine. Either I'm gonna smoke
You
you.
know you're
Like,
not. No, you're not, bro. No, you're not. We'll see though. We'll see though. I'm putting out Meek Mill G Herbo content all week though. I got a couple of them scheduled in. So
yeah.
all right, y'all. Next time you see us, Tonio will have probably lost the 20-on-20 verses. You know what I'm saying? Meek Mill, it was. I tried to tell him. I tried. He didn't have to do it, but you know, it is what it is. Any last words for the people?
Shout out Freak Mill. Shout out the R&R podcast. And, you know, like, subscribe, follow, all that.
All right, we'll see y'all next week.